So there's been an update on the Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf situation. Well, tragedy. He's being charged as an adult. It's a victory for Austin's family. The fact that he's still out of jail and that the father of Austin was coming out and trying to stop the school from allowing him to graduate. Like, every time you turn around, he's being celebrated, donating money, being celebrated. He's out doing whatever he wants. All the while, this family has to suffer the loss of their baby. That life was taken tragically too soon, in my opinion, but God has his own plans, how he's going to use this situation, I think, to shine light on a lot of hypocrisy that's going on in, I would say, the Democrat community, because those are the only ones that were supporting this boy. And what I want to say is this: as a mother, this is disheartening to hear from both sides. I would hate to be in the shoes of Karmelo Anthony. I would hate to be in the shoes of Austin Metcalf's parents, having to bury a child, and on the other side of not wanting your child to go to prison for something that he did indeed, for him overreacting and not being able to handle a situation like it should have been handled. There was no reason to use deadly force. Let me say this. I'm mixing the two here, but Carmelo's being charged as an adult at 17 years old. And I want to kind of mix this in with one of my other videos where I was talking about the whole Cassie situation with Diddy and all that. And people were like, oh, but she was manipulated. She was 22, blah, blah, blah. There comes a point in time where your children, whether they're 17 or 22, have to own up to their actions, okay? If they're 21, they can go to the military. If they're 18, they can go to the military. If they're 21, they can drink. What I'm saying is this: we have to raise our children that they are adults way before people see them as adults, because you're old enough to know right from wrong. You're not 10 years old. You're not 12 years old. We have children that are 13, 14, and 15 years old taking people's lives. And that's because they stay immature for too darn long. They stay immature for too long, and they don't realize that whatever decisions they make will have a lifelong impact on them, whether they be 15 or whether they be 22. It just will. And so with that being said, again, I would hate to be on the side of either of the parents going through this right now, but I would definitely hate to be on the side of Austin's parents, okay? Because they're the victims up in here. Let us not forget that baby is gone, and they had to have a funeral for their child for a situation that did not have to go that way. And we all know, I did plenty of videos on it before, but I just want to touch on it really quickly. He's being charged as an adult. He's being charged as an adult, and I think this is going to cause, hopefully it won't cause a firestorm over in Frisco. People that were rooting for the Austin Metcalf's family are definitely breathing a sigh of relief today, knowing that he's going to get punishment for what he did, even though he's out free and graduating from high school and getting money sent to him and his family.